Hello and welcome back to Nook and Cranny Gaming. Today we're starting Shadowgate. This game I found on Steam. It's a remake of an old NES game with updated graphics and music and everything. It looks fantastic. And what this is, it's a point-and-click dungeon crawler puzzle game. There's a lot of elements to it, and it is loud in my ears, so I'm turning that down. But it looks fantastic, and it immediately caught my interest from when I first saw it. I'm going to be playing on normal. I haven't played a game like this in a long time, and I'm very excited to experience this with you guys. I have played it for about 15-20 minutes just to get the feel of it, and it's going to be so much fun. Here's the story. Here we go.
It shall be these things. But for you, young Jair Cuthega, soldier of Windermere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivellin, around the southern arm, through the Waven Fair Wood, past Myrisath, beyond the citadel of Murlac Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. But all is not as it should be. One of our own is now our great bane, a blight upon us. He has brought the ancient keep low, and it now lies fallow. It is there that you will find me, Lakmir of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
How many games have we played where I've said art style draws me in? Look at the art of this game. So this game is going to be a heavily narrated game. There's going to be a lot of reading, a lot of puzzle solving, and things like that. So it's going to be a little slower pace. So I'm going to make shorter episodes so they're easier to get through and digest. I'm going to hide the tips for now. If there's problems later, we might unhide the tips. We'll see. So, that you might find yourself. With Lakmir's words echoing about your head, you stumble a bit until the world ceases its lurching. You stand before the Gatekeeper Mountain. An ornate door, framed by a series of skulls, is fashioned into the rock wall. So a lot of this game will be set up like this. So it'll give you like a description down at the bottom of what you're seeing. And then you'll look at the environment and see what kind of things that you would like to click on or what sticks out to you. So like this skull. Let's go ahead and take that skull, for example. A faint glow forms within the eye sockets of the bleached skull. You jump as the lower jaw rattles. Come on, boy, I haven't got all day. Pick me up. Well, whoops. And that's how you extend it, and you can look back in the backlog. So we're going to click on him. Oh yeah, there's the circle menu. So the circle menu, I can click the hand, and I can take it. So now we've picked up the skull. He appears in the upper left-hand corner here. You nearly drop the skull when it begins to speak. About time, boy. You have no idea how long it's been. I've been here. You can call me Yorick. I have no recollection of how I got here, but I do know plenty about this castle. If you need help on this quest of yours, just keep to me. Speak to me. Use words, and I'll give you a hint. So he's going to be our little hint system. Hopefully we don't have to use him too much, but, you know, there's a buddy Yorick. Okay, so now he was sitting on top of something. A metal key has several strange etchings on its shaft. Shaft. So we're going to take that key. And if we take a look at the key, it says, you know, strange etchings. I'm assuming we can use it on the door, but let's take a look at the door first. Iron bands bind the rough-hewn wooden planks that comprise the door. The door is locked. Alright, so what's down here? Thick green roots twist through the dense foliage. Well, if you saw in our inventory just there, we have a dirk. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the wrench, which is the use button. We're going to say use that on that, and so we cut away the roots. You successfully hack through the thick roots. And then what do we got here? It looks like a helmet. You put the helm in your satchel, go over to outfit, and we're going to equip that. And you can see our little icon up there. Now he has a little helmet on. So we've got a little protection. And it says you place the oversized helmet on your head. It is so large, it nearly obscures your vision. So I don't really see anything else out here. We've got our torch, we've got some foliage and stuff. Nothing really sticking out. There's a hole, which I thought is where we would put York, but we kind of need York. The circular indent in the archway suggests that something belongs in the slot. But York doesn't really look like this. All these have symbols on their heads, so we're going to go ahead and use key on the door. You turn the key, unlocking the door. After a moment, you toss the key aside. The door opens with an eerie creak. And then we hit the foot, and we can go in the doorway.
Lakmir was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not. Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
Without warning, a pair of glowing eyes fill the chamber and a dark voice invades your mind. Says what it just said. The apparition fades, leaving a trail of cold air behind it. So now we're in the hall of the tower, or in the first room of the tower at least. Well, this is all pretty glowy. A cold mist swirls about your feet, casting a surreal pall over the stone-arched antechamber. So we got some torches here. I'm going to take these. So we have backup torches. I don't know if ours goes out, but we'll see if it does. Searching around the ground. That's a weird thing. The circular hatch is made of a strange stone set securely within a mortared base. Some enchantment has sealed it shut. Perhaps a magic spell would open the hatch. We don't have any magic. So, what do? Let's look at the lever. An ancient wooden lever protrudes from an iron plate set in the floor. Alright, well, can we use lever? Cool. So we turn the lever, got ourselves another key, and I'm assuming... Strange pattern unlike anything you have seen before is carved into the solid iron door. The door is locked. So we'll go into our satchel, use that key on that door. You struggle with both hands to turn the key in the stubborn lock. A satisfying click echoes through the chamber as you toss the key aside. And we can open it up. We can walk on in. So we got a creepy altar now. A damp, musty breeze wafts out from behind an altar set within the stone alcove. You note that the long hallway continues further into the mountain. So again, we've got some torches here. I'm going to take these. Let's see what this guy's all about. Giving the skeleton a quick once-over, you find no obvious cause of death. You do, however, have a bad feeling about this. We can open the skeleton? Whoa! You pat down the corpse. Your rough handling produces a piece of parchment and a scroll, which you put into your pack. Let's go check that out. What do we find on the skeleton? You read the hastily scrawled writing on the parchment. Since it is the only means to capture and control the elements, you must hide the silver orb beyond the waters of the sewer. And then what's this? A brittle parchment. You read the message scrawled on the page. Brown, I have your dog. If you wish to see the flying ace again, then bring the 3 pumpkins to the place beyond the harvest door. But be wary, for only one outfitted in a mask for the hallowed eve can gain entrance. There, you must carve my visage and illuminate the sacrifices in the field of jack-o'-lanterns. Then I will be freed, and this will all end. Cordially, DP. So we got a couple weird notes that seem like they're hinting toward puzzles down the line. So we got another scroll over here, though. What's this one read? You carefully open the scroll. Fandril, this missive is of utmost importance. We must coordinate our efforts. Seek my obelisk in the acolyte den below the sewers. I fear the worst is upon us, but I have plans in motion that may yet avert disaster. It is signed with the name Lakmir. And Lakmir is the guy who sent us here, right? I think that was the guy who was talking in the beginning. And sorry about that noise, my 360 controller just shut off. Anyway, so what's up with this altar? An old musty smell emanating from this book hints at its age. Open book? Something shifts under your feet as you open the book. I don't like that. You scan the ancient manuscript, noticing most of the language is unintelligible. However, one particular word stands out from the rest. Invocan. In the mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down the strange marking in your spellbook. You have learned a spell. So now we have a spell tab. We can check out the Invocan. The translation of the spell glyph is Invocan. Your mind glimpses some spectral person at the edge of your consciousness. So I don't know what that's all about. Probably save it. So now we have a hallway off to our right. But it said there was some kind of like air coming out of this. What is the description of the room again? Oh, we can't go back that far. I figured you'd be able to go back all the way. A damp, musty breeze is coming from behind an altar set within the stone alcove. Alright, so still an eyeball. Oh, we got some more options right here. This like weird circle. What's it look like? Fissures and fractures run along the edges of this section of the stone wall. What if we open? You put your shoulder against the stone and push. The rock fractures and crumbles inward, revealing an opening. So now we have an alcove to climb into, or we also have this hallway, which we can go down. And we'll have to figure out where we're going next time in Nook and Cranny. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Shadowgate. Let me know what you think, and if you're going to be, if you enjoy it so far. I'm definitely going to be playing this more. It's a game that I personally think I'm going to have a lot of fun with, so I'm very excited to record this and play this with you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything. If you saw anything that you'd rather me click on, I'll go back and check it out. Let me know. I'm also going to try to play this day by day, so if you do have any hints or tips or anything, we can chat about it, and hopefully I can implement those in the next upcoming episode. But anyway, for now, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching Nook and Cranny Gaming. Make sure to subscribe for new videos every single day, and remember that your likes and your comments are very much appreciated. And we will see you in the next video.